I'm going to show you guys a bit of a walkthrough of the app I've created for a company called PCG. So just to start off, so this is the dashboard that you would be seeing in front of me. You're able to see it's welcoming who I am, indicating how many points I've achieved, how many badges that I can join a team. It's also indicating that I can view my analytics. So this is the first part where you have your various training levels. So you have level 1 site induction, level 2 hazard identification, level 3 safe work practices, level 4 environmental protection, level 5 emergency response, level 6 final assessment, level 7 advanced practitioner, level 8 safety mastermind, level 9 health and well-being warriors, level 10 security sentinels, and level 11 HR and site rules compliance. So obviously I can add whatever information I want to. This is just a sample of what I've created thus far and how it works. So if you go into, for an example, starting your level, you will see that there's various questions. So the first question is, what does PPE stand for? So we all know that it stands for personal protective equipment. Submit answer, it will then indicate correct. If it was wrong, it would have indicated wrong, and it would have shown me which is the correct answer. Next, I can go into, if you arrive at work under the influence of alcohol or drugs, what should you do? You can work in non-critical areas only. You will be immediately removed from sites and face disciplinary action. You should wait until lunch break to sober up. You can work if you feel capable. So the first one will be, you will be removed, the correct one, and you answer it, and then you see the answers as given there. Next is, which of the following is not a basic PPE item required on a construction site? So we have hard hat, safety boots, sunglasses, and high visibility vest. We would know that sunglasses is not PPE. So that's how we would answer. When should you wear your hard hat on site? Only when working at heights, only in designated zones, at all times when on site, only when lifting heavy objects. We say at all times on site. Submit, and yes, that's correct. What is the first thing you should do when arriving at a new construction site? Start work immediately, attend the site induction, find the bathroom, meet the supervisor. We know that you need to attend the induction, that's first. And then your answer is correct. Where should emergency assembly points be marked? Only on paper maps, clearly visible with signage on site. They don't need to be marked. Only told verbally during induction, and it says clearly visible with signage on site. That's the correct answer. And then what should you do if you notice damaged PPE? Continue using it until it breaks completely. Report it and get a replacement immediately. Try to repair it yourself. Only repair it at the end of the week. We know that that is the correct answer, and we'll submit it. What colors are emergency exit signs typically? We know they're green. And then we have, who is responsible for workplace safety? Only the safety officer, only the site manager, everyone on site. Only the supervisors. We know that it's everyone on site that's responsible for safety. You need to leave site 2 hours early for personal reason. What's the correct procedure? Just leave quietly, or you already done most of your shift. Get approval from your supervisor before leaving and follow proper site sign out procedures. Tell a colleague and leave and send a text message to your supervisor. We know that that will be the correct answer. And then on the last question, we have, your supervisor gives you a lawful instruction that you disagree with. What should you do? Ignore the instruction and do it your own way. Follow the instruction then discuss your concerns with the supervisor afterwards. Argue with the supervisor in front of others. Refuse to follow the instructions. We know that that will be the correct answer. And then we are complete. So we have completed level 1 with a score, points achieved, that's our points that's earned. And then we can go through to the next level. Okay, so next level now has been unlocked. If we go to this, we would have seen that next level would be unlocked. Okay, so what's important, what's the intention of this game? So the intention of this game is to allow workers to conduct trainings on various subjects, various topics, and learn from what they are going through. The very nice thing that I've also done with this is that I've also made it applicable in various languages. So you can see if I change this now to Zulu, you'll see that everything has now been changed to Zulu. Okay, if I go back into the dashboard, you'll see that everything is translated in Zulu. If I go into the questions, you'll see that it's changed. Everything is now in Zulu. See the questions, everything has been changed, and we can do the same with various languages. So you can see I can change it to Afrikaans, I can change it to Mandarin, I can change it to Hindi, so various languages. And that's how the students would go through, and then they would basically receive rewards which they can then utilize in the real world. Certain rewards, for example, t-shirts, caps, time off work, whatever the case may be, and they can then they can request for those items through the reward center, and it can be approved or rejected based on whatever certain reasons there may be for rejection. And then you can utilize this also as your rewards and recognition program, where people can also share their points with each other. They can also share their achievements as well. So once you've received certain achievements, certain badges, you can also go and share this with others on WhatsApp groups, etc., or on Facebook. And these are just a few examples of what the application can do. Thank you.